Hey everybody, welcome back to another monthly market report for real estate in Kelowna in the Central Okanagan, this time overviewing the real estate stats in May of 2025. So not much has changed from April to May. We've had a slight increase in sales. Overall, the average prices have increased slightly. We still have an abundance of inventory and we are still currently in a buyer's market. Now it is the spring here in the Okanagan. We're going to be moving over to summer this month. So the market is steady and strong. So we are kind of in our average wheelhouse in terms of the number of sales, but we just have an abundance of inventory currently. The big news is that the Bank of Canada has held its overnight interest rate at 2.75%, but they have hinted that they're likely to cut the interest rate by 2 more times in 2025. I don't think this is going to have much of an impact this month and whether or not the market speeds up because of this, because as it stands right now at 2.75, we are having a good amount of buyers start to feel comfortable as the interest rates have dropped and have been ready to get into the market. We have a lot of people relocating here like we always do here in Kelowna, from the coast, from Ontario, from America, from overseas, as people slowly start to get the word on Kelowna and the Okanagan, realize how beautiful it is here. I see us staying steady and strong throughout the summer, and as you always hope with the abundance of inventory, that sales start to increase even further and we get into that balanced market I have been talking about over the last several months. I still think it's going to happen in the summer, but we will have to wait and see. So without further ado, let's get into the stats. Like I said, the Bank of Canada held its interest rate at 2.75%, with the next rate announcement happening on July 30th. As I mentioned, we are still in a buyer's market, creeping towards a balanced market, sitting at 10.7% for the absorption rate. Now looking at sales. Sales have increased just under 1% from this time of last year and have increased 2.3% from last month at 477 sales in the month of May. The average sales price is up 5.17% from this time last year to an average sales price for all product of $788,109. The list to sell ratio remains relatively unchanged, sitting at 96.45%. And as I've mentioned, the average price for all product increased slightly across the board, with the average price of condos increasing 4.51% to an average price of $515,795. Townhouses are up just under 1% to an average price of $698,299. And single family homes have increased 9.97% to an average price of $1,150,234. Places on average are sitting over 23% longer than this time last year at 64 days for the average days on market. This is definitely due to the abundance of inventory we have, so buyers aren't feeling like they're in a rush. Which brings us to listing inventory, and we are up 11.17% from this time last year, with currently 4,448 current listings, which is over 9 months of inventory. So there you have it. Not much of a change from last month. My predictions throughout the summer are still going to be the same. We're in a positive, strong market, and I look forward to seeing how the summer plays out, especially with the Bank of Canada hinting that interest rates might drop 2 more times this year. If you're enjoying these monthly market updates, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you want to learn everything you can about moving to Kelowna, what it's like to live here, the different neighborhoods, and a ton of more information on the Okanagan and the surrounding towns, make sure you subscribe to my main channel, Living in Kelowna BC. There's a link down in the description. And if you or anybody you know is planning on moving here and you want someone to chat to find out the areas that are going to work for you, and even more importantly, the areas that aren't going to work for you, then you got to reach out to me. Call me, text me, email me at the information on the screen right now, linked in the description down below, and feel free to book yourself a free 30-minute consultation where I can answer any questions you may have. I have people reaching out to me every single week looking to move here, and I'm more than happy to help you out. Again, my name is Boholij, your Kelowna and Okanagan real estate professional and relocation specialist. That was my monthly market update for real estate in Kelowna and the Central Okanagan, overviewing the stats of May in 2025. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video.